No mai, haere mai, welcome into day 3, session 6, another final session. Steve Kent here, 2012 Olympian. Joining me in commentary this week, we had a very exciting heat session this morning with our 4th individual qualifying standard met by one of the swimmers this morning. Let's talk about that first.
Yeah, Hazel Alwahan, man, what a swim this morning. NZR Olympic qualification standard. Really lifted the whole stands and everybody this morning to another level. So well done, Hazel. Looking forward to her racing again tonight.
Yeah, so exciting to watch you. Very emotional afterwards, as you'd expect. The family were here in the crowd. An absolute stunning moment, and probably inspired a lot of the other swimmers and parents and everyone here today. Also, we've got starting tonight with the 400-metre freestyle, Steve. So Lewis Clarebird in lane 4 tonight, and also Erica Fairweather in lane 4 for the women's event. Let's talk about that quickly.
Yeah, we got Lewis versus Zach Reed in that men's race. That'll be a great battle, and another good battle from our Olympians, Erica and Eve, in lanes 4 and 5, I believe. So, you know, that'll be exciting.
We've seen some great performances from Erica, just points of a second off New Zealand records and her lifetime best, so I'm sure we'll see an exciting one tonight. Well done to Tate Pichon with that New Zealand record this morning, and Lily Fox-Mason, the Paralympic qualifying standard. The 100 butterflies on tonight, and Ben Littlejohn had a really good performance this morning. 53.0 leads into the final. Yeah,
really good to see him have a crack this morning. I think he looked a little bit almost upset with himself for that, not getting that 52 mark, so he'll be gunning for that one. But hot on the heels, Cameron Gray, he'll be hungry to get that gold medal.
Absolutely. Hazel Alwahan, of course, we've talked about that. She'll be coming back to try and improve that time of 57.4, which is truly world class. The 200 breaststroke tonight, a match-up between Lewis Clarebird and Josh Gilbert. Josh Gilbert, a 3-second advantage going into the final with 2:13.0 this morning.
Yeah, that'll be another good battle. Club 37 teammates obviously working well together there, so looking forward to that race for sure.
And Brianna Crawford, the current New Zealand record holder in the 200, she has got a 5-second margin over the rest of her competitors in that one. Maybe we could see a New Zealand record tonight. 50 backstroke, 18-year-old Finn Harlan in lane 4 had a really good heat swim this morning, just 0.01 off his New Zealand age group record, Steve. Joseph Blake, good on him for the New Zealand record in the S19. And just finishing off with that women's 50 back, Laura Coulter, lane 4.
Yeah, good to see Laura back in action after a couple of years away. So just exciting to see when you can come back, what you can produce from yourself. 31 years of age, she'll be trying to stay ahead of those younger females in that race, so that'll be good to watch.
And Gabby, the New Zealand record holder, that'll be a good one. 4x200 freestyle relay to finish. That's tonight's final session. We hope you enjoy the action. We start this evening's session with some Swimming New Zealand awards. The first one, Aquatic certificate number 264. We're going to start with Aquatic 284. We would like to present Aquatic 284 Joshua Gilbert with their Aquatic pin certificate. Josh debuted as an Aquatic at the 2023 World Aquatic Championships in Fukuoka, Japan. Presented by Dr. Dave Gerard. The next award is for Aquatic certificate number 264. We'd like to present this to Letitia Lee Transom for their Aquatic pin certificate. Letitia debuted as an Aquatic at the 2018 Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast. Next up is the Domestic Coach of the Year. The Domestic Coach of the Year is presented to a coach who has excelled in New Zealand during the 2023 calendar year. The joint winners are Michael Weston and John Gatfield from Coast Swimming Club. Michael and John received this award for their joint coaching performance of their Coast Swimming Club across the 23 national championships, particularly the 2023 Apollo Projects New Zealand Swimming Champs, the 23 Apollo Projects New Zealand Age Group Swimming Champs, and the 23 Apollo Projects New Zealand Short Course Championships. This is the first time both Michael and John have received this award. Next, International Coach of the Year. The International Coach of the Year is a new award in 2023. It is presented to the coach of the swimmer with the most outstanding international performance in the 2023 calendar year. The winner is Lars Huma from Swim Dunedin. Lars receives this award for his coaching performance of his Swim Dunedin swimmers at 2023 World Aquatic Championships in Fukuoka, with particular reference to Erica Fairweather's bronze medal and New Zealand record in the women's 400 freestyle. This is the first time Lars has received this award. And the final award for this evening is the Aquanites Zone Emerging Swimmer of the Year. The winner for Aquanites Emerging Swimmer of the Year is Monique Wierzowski from Aquablades New Plymouth, now North Shore Swimming. Thank you to Dr. Dave Gerard for presenting them, and congratulations to all of our winners. We will be back after this short break to welcome in our technical officials.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Well, welcome back into session number 6 here live from the Hawke's Bay Regional Aquatics Centre. Now ask the people here in the centre to put your hands together and welcome our technical officials as they make their way onto pool deck. Introducing our referees for the male events, Jackie Forsyth. For the women's events, Leslie Huckins. Starters for tonight's events, for the women, Joe Russell. For the men's events, Ross Gillespie. Technical director of these championships is Carlreen Gillespie. Thank you, officials. And we're going to get underway with the first final of tonight's session. It is event 16, the men's 400 metres freestyle. Introducing the finalists to you now. In lane 8, from Ngātai Tuatea Ataraika Swimming, Curtis Malsop. Lane 1, from Mount Maunganui Swimming Club, Dominic Faulkner. Lane 7, from Coast Swimming Club, Jack Potier. Lane 2, from Coast Swimming Club, Lan Hamblin O. Lane 6, from Coast Swimming Club, Brendan Visser. Lane 3, from Club 37, William Leroy. Lane 5, from Neptune Swim Club, Zach Reed. Lane 4, from Club 37, Lewis Clearbird. And a beautiful start there for Lewis Clareburt. He pops out in front. Lane 4, Zach Reed alongside him in 5. And lane 6, Brendan Visser, the 800-metre champion, holding on to the early pace down this first 50. And Lewis Clareburt loping his way down there, half body length at the 50-metre mark. Steve, I'm putting an early prediction out there. I think the New Zealand record's under threat tonight.
Yeah, he had a great race this morning, pushing it all the way. We know Zach worked mainly on his back end this morning, but it looks like he's trying to go with Lewis here as well. So not only is we're going for a record, we want to try and get these guys through to some Olympic qualifying times. The Olympic qualifying time, 3:46.78. That's a tough time, so these boys are really going to have to push it.
Yep, they're going to have to go at a pace that they've never been before. 0.3 under the New Zealand record for that qualifying standard for Paris. And looking at the time, 54.28, just 0.3 separating the top two swimmers here. Brendan Visser goes through third, 55.9.
Great to see Lewis and Zach once again in a battle mode. These guys have been doing it since our age groupers, so really strong to help each other along in these freestyle events over these years.
They're both in great programs as well, some great coaching. And Lewis Clareburt certainly having seemed to be settled into Club 37 now. And Zach Reed really doing a great job of holding on to that pace of Lewis Clareburt coming up alongside him. We know he's had some superb performances in this event in the last 48 months.
152.19 for Lewis through. Nice solid turn, but Zach's coming at him. This is where he likes to attack. So it's great to see these boys helping each other along. This may actually give ourselves a better chance of getting that record, so that's great.
Yeah, the best of the best in the 400 metres, stroke for stroke at the moment, into the second 200 metres. Both of these swimmers have got a great back end. As you said, Steve, they train and love this middle distance.
As we can see on the splits on the scoreboard here at the pool, a green light means I've just gone a little bit harder, picked it up on that 50.
A little bit of a move here from Lewis Clareburt in that 250-metre mark. He's come out of that turn and he's got nearly a body length over Zach Reed. 100 metres to swim here in the men's 400 metres freestyle. Who wants it more? What times can we get down to here? Lewis Clareburt powering down with 2 lengths to go.
Zach's not done yet though. Scotty, he's going to try and come back up on him. Lewis is working really hard to keep that tempo up. Looks like Zach just tried to lift again as well.
Brendan Visser sitting in third, over to William Leroy in fourth, Lan Hamlin-O in fifth, in 2. 40 metres to swim now. World-class Lewis Clareburt pulls away to the full body length. Zach Reed trying to hold on. Let's see how fast they can go tonight. A 3:46.78, the Olympic qualifying standard. New Zealand record 3:47.09. And this is going to be a New Zealand record and perhaps just outside the Olympic qualifying mark, but a New Zealand record for Lewis Clareburt. And a very solid time for Zach Reed there, 3:48.61. Brendan Visser has gone underneath his heat time this morning. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is a 12-year-old New Zealand record that has been broken tonight by Lewis Clareburt by 0.2 of a second or thereabouts.
That was the time Matthew Stanley did to qualify for the Games in 2012. So a really good record to break at this championships. Lewis took it out strong. Zach came back at him through that middle section. Just all of a sudden, Lewis had a little bit more on that 750 there. Just took it up a little level for that last 100. So really impressive swim.
Superb swim. We'll catch a word with Lewis Clareburt, the winner. Get his reaction. Congratulations, Lewis, on that win, that New Zealand record. A towel here from Swimming New Zealand. It's a New Zealand record towel. We don't have to worry about that right now. But let's have a chat about this performance. It was stunning.
Yeah, you know, that's the time we were sort of going for, you know. Like, I mean, obviously it would have been nice to get that qualifying time, but look, I was so happy with that swim, and Zach and I have had some absolutely unreal battles in the 400 over the years, and we sort of go one for one a lot of time, and I know Zach's been putting a lot of work to get that time, and look, it's gutting to see that we both came short, but look, I'm just proud of both of us going and attacking it, you know, like he doesn't have probably the same speed as me going out, but damn, I felt him the whole way, and you know, I'm just so proud of him.
Well done. Talk us through a little bit of that race, the 4 100s there. What was the game plan? Did it go the way you wanted it to the whole way through?
Yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest. A lot of it was time-based, so it'd be interesting to look back on the time and see all those individual splits. But yeah, like the game plan was to go up fast and try hold on and make sure I was trying to do those underwaters, but I probably got to 200 metres and my 7 kicks went to 5 and then my 5 kicks went to 3, so the legs felt it for sure.
You've obviously put a huge amount of work in the lead up. You can clearly see the endurance coming home with tearing away in that final 50. That's something obviously has been a big part of the build-up.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a mixture of, you know, that endurance work and also that speed work, trying to find that easy speed, and I think my easy speed in the first 200 has come a long way. You know, Mitch and the crew there have you know, obviously they do a lot of sprint work, and every now and then I'll join in, but probably do triple the amount of sets as they do. But yeah, like, it's obviously been the goal, and just to make it as easy as possible while going as fast as possible.
How does this help your 400-metre individual medley, these types of events, and you've got the 200 breaststroke to come?
Well, I mean, I PB'd at this time of the year, and if I probably did the 400, maybe I would PB as well. So I guess it's good that I'm getting fast every race, and I mean, it can only make good things, that 400.
Confidence builder for sure. Lewis Clearbert, ladies and gentlemen, New Zealand record holder in the 400 metres freestyle and national champion. The next event on the program is event 111, the men's 400 metre freestyle multi-classification. Introducing the finalists to you now from lane 7, Wharanui's Luca Williams. Lane 2 from Hamilton Aquatics, Joseph Blake. Lane 6 from Club 37, David Beck. Lane 3 from Blenheim Swim Club, Jack Bugler. Lane 5 from Club 37, Tate Pichon. Lane 4 from North Shore Swim Club, Asher Smith-Franklin. Three different classifications in this multi-classification. 400 freestyle for men. And Steve, remember, Tate Pichon's just having in great form this week, swimming 7 or 8 seconds under his best to get the New Zealand record S19, 5:05.85. It was a great swim from him.
Yeah, that was a great swim from Tate this morning. And we saw right now in the middle, Asher Smith-Franklin, pretty sure he'll be gunning for his own New Zealand record tonight, which is 4:27.19. So he's got some work to do in this 400. He'll be out there a little bit by himself, so be really about how he does his pacing tonight.
You don't often see Asher sort of taking it easy. You do wonder whether he just took the foot off the gas a little bit this morning. A very full program, wanting to conserve some energy for the finals tonight. And he is away down the first 100 in a 1:02.84. Jack Bugler is going well over there. He'll turn second. And David Beck third. And so many more opportunities and things to look forward to, and for these multi-classification swimmers, with the likes of the Virtus Games now for the S15 to 19, obviously the Paralympic pathway for S1 through 14.
Looks like Asher Smith-Franklin here just getting into his rhythm now, Scott. So he'll be probably wanting to make sure he's just consistent through these next couple of 50s. We know over in lane 3, Jack Bugler, he's really strong in the back end of his races, so he'll be working hard and making sure these guys still keep on improving. It seems like every race they're doing PBs, these lads, so that's great to see.
I guess one thing you could call it a challenge is these swimmers are often separated in the pool. They're often swimming kind of without anyone beside them. They have to really stick to their race plan, don't they, Steve?
Yeah, exactly. As we can see, that can be a big difference. So that comes down to some really good coaching from all their coaches from various clubs on how they interact with these athletes, what their plans are, and then trying to focus on that. And I'm sure some of them at the same time just want to go out there and then just race as well. So good to find those balances sometimes as well.
And the para and multi-classification has really developed over the years since I started commentating. There was a very small number of swimmers, and through the help of Cam Leslie and Simon Main and many others, really helped to develop and make it a real inclusive experience for these swimmers being a part of the New Zealand Championships. It's been fantastic to see.
Yeah, it's great to have them here, a part of our national champs. I know in the past we may have lost them to other sports if we didn't keep growing this way in Swim New Zealand, so really good to see them. Asher Smith with 100 metres to go, 3:19.14. Going to have to come back under sort of a 1:10, I think, so I'm sure he'll be working hard through this 7th 50 metres.
Well, an average of about 1:06 at the moment by the looks of it. So this could be still on track for a New Zealand record in the S14 category for Asher Smith-Franklin. This would be his first New Zealand record this week, I believe, for Asher. He's been right near his records. But it gets harder because he's broken, as we saw in the award, he broke 53 New Zealand records in 2023, which is very impressive. Really gunning it home. Put your hands together for Asher Smith-Franklin, ladies and gentlemen. Powering home the New Zealand record, 4:27.19. He's going to absolutely smash it. 4:24.85. A 2.2 second thereabouts improvement on his own New Zealand record. Jack Bugler coming home here, a 4:49 this morning and a 4:41. So an 8-second improvement from the heats. David Beck coming in, and David Beck, he did a 4:52. He's just outside of that, and let's see Tate Pichon, a 5:05. We've got, he's coming in to finish. He might be just under that. Let's have a look. 5:05.28. It's another New Zealand record for Tate Pichon. Great job. A 0.6 improvement on the heat swim. And Steve, 2 New Zealand records in a day. He should be very pleased, very proud. And we've got Joseph Blake over there in 2, Luca Willems. 2 boys with Down syndrome and have been to the Down syndrome Worlds.
Luca Willems holds the New Zealand record for S18 at 7:13.68, Scotty. So that's his own record. So all these guys, some of them, when they're doing personal bests here, they're going for those NZRs at the same time. So really good if they can keep pushing for those times. And as we saw, Tate does a PB, heats a final, boom, another New Zealand record. That's pretty amazing. Luca Willems coming into the wall, 10 metres to go. Remember, he's only got to beat 7:13.68. He's going to absolutely smash his NZR as well.
3 New Zealand records in one race across 3 multi-classifications. A 6:52, he's lowered that by 21 seconds. So just shows the improvement.
Really amazing swims by all of our athletes in there. Joseph Blake over in lane 2 would have gone under the old NZ record for S18 as well. So it just shows the class of all these young athletes. Well done.
Congratulations, Asher. Our first time we've chatted at this Champs. Come over a little bit closer to me. How are you feeling after that amazing performance? New Zealand record.
It's actually a pretty good swim. I felt that it got it after that.
Man, that was not just that was an amazing swim. 4:24, you lowered your New Zealand record by 3 seconds. Here's a towel for a New Zealand record from Swimming New Zealand. Now tell us, you did an international meet late last year, was it? Whereabouts was that one?
Melbourne.
And how did you enjoy that experience? Was that good fun?
Yeah, it was great.
Do you expect to do more international swimming meets this year? What do you hope to go to?
I'm going to Singapore for this year, so that'll be a really good fun trip for me.
Well done. Asher Smith-Franklin, ladies and gentlemen, New Zealand record holder and the national title for the 400 freestyle multi-classification. Moving now to the next event on the program, event 17, the women's 400 metre freestyle final. Introducing the finalists to you in lane 8 from Mount Maunganui Swimming Club, Talita McEwen. Lane 1 from Neptune Swim Club, Amelia Feiner. 7 from Ngātai Tuatea Ataraika Swimming, Neve Tasaka. Lane 2 from North Shore Swimming Club, Summer Osborne. Lane 6 from Neptune Swim Club, Ruby Heath. Lane 3 from Coast Swim Club, Eve Thomas. Lane 5 from Neptune, Caitlin Deans. And lane 4, your world champion from Doha, from Neptune, Erica Fairweather. 4:03 this morning for Erica Fairweather. You'll remember last year she was the 5th woman to go under 4 minutes. Long course 400 metres freestyle, and she's got a New Zealand record down to 3:59.44, which she did to win in Doha. She goes out quickly, 27.99. Caitlin Deans follows her through, and Eve Thomas hits the wall 3rd in these very early stages of this 8-length race. Steve, early thoughts, early predictions on how this is going to play out?
Yeah, I think these girls obviously are all going to improve from their heat swims here, Scotty. So Erica's taking it out strong. I know Eve worked on that first 100 this morning. Obviously a little bit of no fear here in terms of even Erica already having the qualifying time. But I'm sure Caitlin will be also trying to push for that 4:07.9, which is the Olympic qualifying time. So good to see a good battle between these three ladies again. .58.38 there for Erica on that first 100. Nice and strong, taking control, finding her rhythm. Third 50, 30.78.
Caitlin Deans' best time 4:10.42, and that was at the Northern Arena Invitational last year. And we'll see how she's tracking on her. She went through in a 2:03.7 through the 200 at that event.
Erica coming into that 200 metre mark now. Turns with another 30.82, 1:59.98. Even second, 2:02.27. She's probably going to have that a little bit stronger back end towards more her 800, 1500 metre races.
And you see this is where the negative split comes in. Just a fraction under 2 minutes, Erica Fairweather there. She has done this, go faster in the second 200. Caitlin Deans just a fraction under her 200 metre split from her best ever time. So these swimmers are on track for some good times. And looking back to 4th at the moment, it looks like it is Ruby Heath in 6, or it'll be Summer Osborne over there in 2. And a body length and a half lead for Erica Fairweather over her Olympic qualifier, Eve Thomas.
Always amazing to be able to watch Erica swim live and even on at home. Just the way she really just glides through that water, Scotty. The amount of power she's holding underneath is something that we might not get to see. But when you're here and just watching, it just looks so easy. And looks like she's trying to really ramp it up a little bit on this 50. Eve looks like she's tried to pick it up as well, so it looks like she wants to storm it home in this last 100.
Well, I guess that's what happens. You've got 100 to go. You're going, right, this is where my energy levels, this is how fatigued I'm feeling. I'm going to give it everything from here. And Erica with 50 metres to go. Starting to wind it up, bringing that kick a little bit more. And are we going to see a sub 4 minutes tonight? Caitlin Deans improving on those 50 splits. Her best 4:10. That qualifying 4:07.90.
Commanding performance here by Erica as she comes into the wall.
And a 4:02.35 for Erica Fairweather to win the national title. A 4:06.41, again underneath that Olympic qualifying standard, and just outside the lifetime best for Caitlin Deans' third, 4:11.66, and showing the calibre of our middle distance swimmers in New Zealand. Ruby Heath takes 4th, Summer Osborne takes 5th. Talita McEwen's done a good swim there in 8 for 6th. Tusaka in 7th, Fina in 8th. Well done to all of the women across that final.
Yeah, beautiful stroke, Erica, in that during that 400. Pleasure to watch. Be working on those processes, skills all the way through. Sure, she'll go back away, keep reviewing, keep working towards that main goal later in the year in Paris.
Congratulations, Erica, national champion 4:02. Congratulations, world-class time at this time in terms of where you're at, I guess. Are you happy with that one?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to go a little bit faster. You know, I'm still a bit off my PB, but yeah, it's okay for what it is.
From now till the Olympic Games, can you give us a bit of an insight into what happens from here? What are the sort of things you'll be working on, making sure in the best possible position and shape for Paris?
We kind of just keep on grinding and doing what we're always doing. I think we try to swim fast all year round, so we just want to continue that momentum and, yeah, give Paris a real good crack.
Talk us through what else you got in the program this week we can look forward to seeing you in.
We've got the 100 tomorrow and then the 800 on Saturday, so still a couple of races to go.
Well, congratulations, another New Zealand title for you. Well done.
Awesome, thank you.
Next event is event 112, the women's 400 freestyle multi-classification. In lane 2, from Aquatic Swim Club, Mackenzie Drage. Lane 6, from Hamilton Aquatics, Melissa Donahue. Lane 3, from Whakatane Swimming Club, Chloe Gladwin. Lane 5, from Selwyn Swim Club, Ella Ben. And lane 4, from Wharanui Swim Club, Lily Fox Mason. Steve, it was a great swim this morning, wasn't it, from Lily Fox Mason. Gutsed it through 4:58 flat and going quite comfortably under that Paralympic qualifying standard.
Yeah, she just went out hard and I think really took on. She knew what she really wanted to get after that 100 fly last night, so great to see her really step up this morning and do that 4:58 and, you know, break the 5 minutes even as well for the first time, so really strong performance. Now it's about how to go that little bit faster, keep improving on those for tonight. Also got Chloe Gladwin in lane 3. She's won, I think, 4 titles already this championship, Scott, so she'll be wanting to improve. The NZR that she already holds for the S19 classification, 5:01.96. So if she can get near that time tonight, might give her another gold medal and potentially another NZR.
So a little bit more about Lily Fox Mason. She is Aqua Black 273. She's known as Fox, Lily Fox or Fox, and she resides in Christchurch, swims at the Wharanui Swim Club, and she competes in butterfly and freestyle events, and we saw her in the 100 butterfly last night. She holds 1 New Zealand record in a relay, mainly butterfly swimmer, but can be gutsy across the 400 freestyle, which we've seen in a few comments there from Cameron Leslie, who will be with us tomorrow, Steve, for his events, his campaign starting.
Yeah, it's always great to have the likes of Cam, who's so experienced, come to these events and keep seeing him still improving and racing for New Zealand, as well as his Wheel Blacks performances as captain. So great to have him still a part of our sport and what he does for us as well. In third place, we've got Ella Ben. She's had some really strong performances this weekend as well. Chloe still in second. Looks like her stroke's still nice and strong through this middle section.
We're looking for the split, Steve, 4:58. Look at a late 2:20 something here to give her a chance of going even faster.
This is where about this morning she really tried to pick it up. So through this middle section, we see how that swim this morning potentially affected her into this evening as well.
So she's going to have to go at 2:29 for the second 200 to go faster than she did this morning and lower that. It wasn't her PB, she said. She's gone under 5 minutes before. So we might just see if we can pick up what her PB is and see what we can get her through to that.
In lane 2, Mackenzie Drake, she did another personal best this morning to carry on her good performances this weekend, swimming for the Aquatic Swim Club. Great to see all these athletes come up from the South Islands. Not always easy coming over to the likes of the Hawke's Bay and getting here, so good to see them here and then getting the results by doing some personal bests. Coming up to the 300-metre mark now for Lily Fox. Turning in a 3:46.03 with 100 metres to go.
So needing a 1:11.112 for that final 100. And as you said, Steve, she had a good strong back end. Let's have a look at the swimmers across the field. Second at the moment, Chloe Gladwin. And she's got that very, very smooth, quite slow rating there, but she's obviously pulling quite a bit of water. She's got a bit of strength in that stroke. Ella Ben with the orange cap in lane 5. Mackenzie Drake swimming in the S8 category, and Melissa Donoghue in S18.
.25 metres to swim here for Lily Fox Mason. Looking to just hold that stroke, keep that rhythm up, try and lift her kick into the wall, control that breathing. Chloe's having a really strong finish here in lane 3 as well.
And a 5:03.27 tonight, but the performance was this morning. She's done enough to reach that qualifying standard, and Chloe Gladwin just a few seconds off the heat this morning as well. Ella Ben coming through, she's gone faster, 3 seconds faster in fact than the heat swim this morning. And Mackenzie Drake starts her final 100 metres. Swimming for the Aquatic Swimming Club. Well, Melissa Donoghue about to go through for her final 100 here. She has clearly been swimming at the top level for a long time in her classification. 36 years of age. Most swimmers wouldn't have a career that long at that level. And had a great chat with her last year. So with both Melissa's intellectual impairment and physical impairment, they've got a class that they've found the fairest for her, and that is the S18 category. And here's Mackenzie Drake coming through to finish. And she did a 7.16 this morning. She's done a 7.13 this evening. Well done, Mackenzie.
It's another personal best for Mackenzie. I'm sure she'll be pretty happy with that. Her and her coach, obviously what they're doing is working back at the Aqua Gym training.
An 8.18.44 this morning for Melissa Donoghue. And amazingly, it's going to be almost identical time, just over 8.19.74. Congratulations to all our multi-classification swimmers. Lily Fox, congratulations on a national title. Come on a little bit closer to me over here. 5.03, just over the 5 minutes tonight, but hey, you'd got that time this morning. That must have made a good day for you.
Yeah, this morning was a big relief. Would have been nice to come back faster tonight, but just the way it is. And yeah, it's okay. Still happy with how this morning went.
I mean, you'll go and analyse it with coach and stuff, but not so important. You did the time this morning, but what are the changes tonight, you think? Just a little fatigued after that, sort of how much you put into it this morning?
Yeah, I think just there wasn't as much pressure tonight, but yeah, turns are a little bit sloppy, I think, but yeah, definitely more to improve on.
You've had your 100 butterfly, you've had your 400 freestyle. What other events have we got coming up?
I have the 100 freestyle tomorrow and then 800 freestyle on Saturday.
Can we expect perhaps another Paralympic qualifying standard?
No, probably not for the rest of the week, but hopefully a New Zealand record in that 800 on Saturday.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on you being the best in New Zealand over that distance. We're going to be back after this short break to resume our finals racing. Welcome back into live coverage here on Whakaata Māori of the Apollo Projects New Zealand Swimming Championships. We're well on our way through this final session. The next final is a B final for the men's 100 metres butterfly. Please put your hands together and welcome our B finalists onto pool deck. Lane 1, William Campbell from Wharanui. 2, Joel Crampton, Capital. 3, Sam Kenny, Coast. 4, Ollie Lutton, Jazzy. 5, Joshua Amy's, Capital. 6, Iyad Masood, United. 7, Henry Williams, North Shore. And 8, Orlando Hardy, Hamilton, Aquatics.
These boys in the B final tonight, they'll be looking for some good improvements. In lane 2, Joel Crampton, he'll be heading over to the Oceania Championships for New Zealand. And in lane 6, Iyad Masood, he went to Doha for the refugee team. He'll be vying for a position on the refugee Olympic team as well, Scotty. So really good to see these boys trying to make some gains this evening.
Really interesting as Ollie Lutton starts to come through the final 20 metres. He's popped in front, half a body length. Good strong finish for Ollie Lutton. Can he hold on for the win of the B final? He's going to get there. 55.96. And that'll be pleasing for him. He did a 57.1 and he has now a 55.96. Great swim, as has about 5 of the guys on that in that race gone faster than their heat time. Out there in lane 2, lane 2 is Joel Crampton, who was also right up there. And let's have a quick look at that. It was Amy's and Crampton, both the Capital Swim Club swimmers, sneaking into second and third. We move now to the A final of the men's 100 metres butterfly. Introducing the finalists to you. Lane 8 from Club 37, Aiko Shibuya. Lane 1 from North Shore Swim Club, McAllister Clark. Lane 7 from Napier Aqua Hawks, Caleb Carlisle. Lane 2 from Jazzy, Hugo Rothel. Lane 6 from Oamaru Swim Club, Liam McCowan. Lane 3 from Vikings, Christopher Ilson. Lane 5 from Coast Swim Club, Cameron Gray. Lane 4 from St Paul's, Ben Littlejohn. Now let's look who gets the start here, Steve. Yeah, first the surface, Cameron Gray well out in front down the first 25. Cameron Gray meaning business from the get-go. He wants this title, you can see it, determined down that first 50.
Yeah, really utilised his underwater there off that start. Great to see from Cam, getting a little bit more aggressive this evening.
Hits the touch perfectly. Gray coming down the final 50 first. A beautiful swim from Littlejohn this morning. Littlejohn chasing. Christopher Elson in lane 3. 1, 2, 3 across the lanes. Cameron Gray, has he done the work to bring it home? Gray from Coast. Littlejohn swimming for Harvard. And Gray gets there, 52.53, a best for Littlejohn at 53 flat. Ilson takes third, 54.01. And a classy performance there from Cameron Gray, keeping it in control from start to finish.
Yeah, he really put the hammer down on that first underwater and never really let it go from there. Another great turn, showing his really true skills that he's obviously been learning over these last couple of years. So well put together race, Scott, for a good time.
Hotly anticipated event, that one. And there was pressure there. There was pressure to see what sort of form Cameron Gray was in, and he delivered tonight. And I think we also need to sort of recognise Ben Littlejohn's time, a 53 flat there. I'm sure he would have liked to have seen a 52, but a 53 flat, very good time and some great improvement.
Here with Cameron Gray, solid performance in that 100 fly. Tell us a little about what was the strategy going into tonight to go for that time and go for that win.
Obviously would have liked to go faster, but the strategy there was just really take it out pretty fast and try to stay relaxed. That's my strength, is that first 50, and just hold on for dear life. And
when you say holding for dear life, what's going through your head? Is it more sort of tactical? Is it more waiting for that wall to come? Are you going sort of thing, keeping sort of those technical aspects, or what are you thinking about in that little stage there?
Yeah, still trying to play with the muscle memory of, keeping my hips up. So I've still got to think about it a little bit, just trying to get the most out of every kick, just to pop the hips up. But yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah, good swim. Our national champion, Cameron Gray.
Next event on the program is 119. It is the women's 100 metres butterfly. And it's the final. We'll introduce your finalists now. Lane 8 from Club 37, Eva Allen. Lane 1 from Neptune Swim Club, Poppy Henderson. 7 from Hamilton Aquatics, Chloe Peters. Lane 2 from Pukekohe Swim Club, Paige Shendelar Kemp. Lane 6 from Neptune, Esme Patterson. Lane 3 from Coast Swim Club, Milan Glintmeyer. Lane 5 from Hitatonga Sun Devils, Nikki Venema. Lane 4 from Phoenix Aquatics, Hazel Auerhan. Well, Steve, what a day Hazel would have had after that performance in the heats this morning, but she would have celebrated a bit. The family were here, but now the job is on the final.
Yeah, always got to look for that improvement now. She's got that time. Boom. Now we've got to work on how she's going to go faster when it comes to Paris. So she's in that semi-final and potentially a final. So got to keep working hard now and go for the next one, which is another PB.
Well, we know where that time probably would have landed her on the world stage at the moment. But she's got a job to do, win the national title here and perhaps try and lower that NZR. And 26.70.
A little bit slower than this morning, so she'll be maybe wanting to come back a little bit stronger. Looks like she's trying to keep those hips nice and high as she comes through.
Nikki Venema sitting in second. Third at the moment, Milan Glintmeyer. Over there, the 15-year-old in 3. Let's see where the clock stops. 58.27 to win the title. 59.53 for Nikki Venema, who has brought her time down by 0.4 of a second. And look at those green times on the board there, Steve. Most of the women in the final going underneath their heat time. Well done.
Yeah, looks like that little bit of difference, not out as quite as fast as last night there for Hazel. So plenty more to work on. I'll go back to the drawing board and start that preparation for Paris now.
Congratulations, Hazel. It's been a big day for you. National title, 58. Not seeing as big a smile tonight as I saw this morning. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm so tired. I put everything out there this morning, as you can see, and I'm buggered, but it's done for now.
It must have been an enjoyable day for you, I'm sure, with the family down, that special moment this morning. Tell us about how your day went after this morning's heats. We'd like to know.
Honestly, it was just a lot of influx of messages and congrats and stuff. I haven't even gone through half of them yet. But it was definitely a happy afternoon, and also relaxed in the sense that I knew that I'd already done it. And obviously I did want to go well tonight, and I would have liked to have done under the Olympic time again. That would have been nice. But that's still the fourth fastest swim I've ever done, and in the last month, all four of them. So I'm still quite pleased with that.
Well, you've done that 57, twice in the Auckland Champs, and here's a little commemorative towel from Swimming New Zealand for your New Zealand record this morning, and well done on your national title.
Thank you.
Moving now to the next event on the program, it is 113, the 50 metres butterfly for men multi-classification. Introducing the finalists for you now, lane 2 from Club 37, David Beck. Lane 3 from Club 37, Denver Xavier. Lane 4 from Selwyn, Finn Russ. Lane 5 from Pukekohe Swim Club, Joel Watkins. Lane 6 from Pukekohe Swim Club, Josh Wilmer. And lane 7 from Wharanui Swim Club, Luca Willems. Finn Russ in lane 4, 30.25 this morning. And he's got a bit of a close battle amongst his S19s here, Steve. Not much separating the middle three.
Yeah, it was a really good battle between these lads this morning. It looks like they're trying to step it up and go for that win, depending on their classification, who gets the gold, but they definitely just want to win the race first.
David Beck smashing it out there in lane 2 as well, but it might be Finn Russ here, the touch. It is Finn Russ, 29.51. And he is ecstatic there with his time, 29.51. And all of those boys so far have gone under their times this morning. And here is Luca Willems, the New Zealand record, 49.26. And we'll have to wait for the result there.
Great finish there by Finn. Really wanted that win, head down. That's some really good technical stuff these guys are doing here. And fizzed.
And let's have a look at Luca Willems, 52.39, just outside that time. We'll have a chat to Finn Russ. Congratulations, Finn. Here we are again. Tell us, you are buzzing. You must be excited with that win and that time.
Yes, I was. I was very excited for the 50 fly. I managed to get sub 30, and I was very proud of my time. I got a 29.
29 and a half, and that finish, it came right down to the finish. I reckon you knew how close it was, and you went. Did you know how close it was at the end there?
Yes, it was very close.
And what about your family at home? Who's supporting you in your swimming? Who are the sort of special people to you?
So the people who are supporting my swimming, that's my dad and my stepmom called Sally, and also my little sister called Moy as well. And she wants to see me on the camera, so hello. And also my big brother called Connor.
That's awesome. And are they swimmers too, or are you the only swimmer in the family?
I'm the only swimmer in the family.
Oh, that's awesome. Well done on another win, Finn, and hopefully we'll see you again at the right up here. Moving on to the next final, it is event 114, the women's 50 butterfly multi-classification. In lane 4, Hamilton Aquatics, Quinn Pike. And at lane 5, for Matamata Swimming Club, Riley Sayer. Quinn Pike in the S19 category and the New Zealand record at 36.12, which I think she has. Riley Sayer trying to put more PBs in her book. 50 butterflies, she went 47.3, which was quite a bit faster than entry time this morning. And let's see how fast Quinn Pike can go. 36.12. And a 35.76, a 0.4 improvement, and a New Zealand record for Quinn Pike in the S19 category, and she's pretty happy about that. And Riley Sayer, pretty much identical time than this morning, 47 late. Well done to our two women in that event.
Great to see another record by our multi-class athletes with some really good skills to go along with it. That's the difference between breaking their own PBs and national records. That was an amazing swim by Quinn.
And that's a win for Quinn Pike, and she will catch a word with her. Quinn Pike here for the first time, having a chat to you. Congratulations on a New Zealand record. There's a commemorative towel from Swimming New Zealand. That was a PB, was it?
Yeah.
What other events have you got coming up?
100 free, 50 breast, 800 free, 50 free.
You have a very full program. Now, we haven't seen too much of you on the national level. Is this one of your first national meets as a S19?
Yeah.
What are your sort of aims and hopes for this year, 224? Have you got any international meets you might go to, or just more experience at this level?
Yeah, just more experience.
Well done, and I love the sportswomanship, I should say. Just waiting to get out of the pool and high five your other swimmers. Well done.
Thank you.
We'll be back after this break for our next finals.
We know a country where the food is bountiful and the wine is beautiful. Where the skies are big because the horizons are wide, so the warm, gentle landscape stretches out forever. A country where the food offering spans from pick your own to picking it up from a roadside stall or a farmer's market, to taking your pick from restaurant menus that are as good as anywhere in the world. And so is the wine. This is a country that will refresh you and recharge you and just make you feel a whole lot better about things. This country is food and wine country, but you might know it as Hawke's Bay.
Welcome back to the third final session of the week at the Apollo Projects New Zealand Swimming Championships. Around about the halfway mark through the evening, when we like to recap on some of the top performances tonight. Steve, we started with the 400-metre freestyle.
Yeah, really strong performance there by Lewis, going out hard and breaking that Matthew Stanley's 400 freestyle record, which he did back in the 2012 Olympic qualification meet. So really strong all the way through, really lifted in that last 100 though to give him that 3:46.
And the women's 400 freestyle, Erica Fairweather winning comfortably, and Eve Thomas again going under that qualifying, both of them going under that Olympic qualifying standard for that event. She looked comfortable, and for this stage where she's at, it's a really encouraging time.
Yeah, encouraging time from, like you said, in the race, our middle distance swimming is going really strong at the moment. Great to see these girls keep improving, so really happy with that.
Yep, and then in the three boys, the 3 New Zealand records in that one race, quite spectacular.
Yeah, the multi-class athletes there had a great 400 free, as we knew they would. They've been working really hard, obviously at home. They've come here to do their job and do their clubs proud. So, yeah, Asher, Tate and Luca, 3 NZRs. What a great way to do a 400 free.
Cam Grace stepping up in that 100 metres butterfly to win by half a second in the end. He took it out quickly, had a great start off those blocks and carried it through.
Yeah, just he said he wanted to dominate from the start and then work on that back end of his, getting his hips up and going through those challenges, I would say. They always want faster, Scott, but tonight that's what he got, and he got the national title.
Hazel winning the national title a little bit slower than she would have hoped perhaps, but it's been a very big day for her emotionally, physically, getting that qualifying mark this morning. So I think she accepts it's been a big day, but she's well and truly in those 57s now.
Yeah, now that she's got that time, that preparation work's going to have to begin not too far away after a bit of recovery. She'll be looking to how to make that semi-final in Paris, so be wanting to work on that heat semi-final improvement of time.
That's right, and just to finish off, Quinn Pike there, just getting that New Zealand record, first interview with her. What a lovely girl, watching other swimmers getting out of the water, high-fiving. Awesome.
Yeah, I think one of the best things about watching these multi-classification athletes is their skills are really high. They're doing these things to get these NZRs. That's really commendable of what they have to do to do personal bests. NZRs consistently for these athletes is really amazing.
That's absolutely right, and we'll go just to a quick break and be back with the first of our medal presentations.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Welcome back. We move to the first of two medal presentations for this evening's final session. These brought to you by All Proof Industries. We start with the 400-metre freestyle medals presented by Swimming New Zealand Life member Dr. Dave Gerard, and former absolute weapon in the pool as well over the butterfly. And let's start with bronze medal, Brendan Visser from Coast, 3:58.89. Silver medal from Neptune Swim Club, Zach Reed, 3:48.61. And winning the gold medal in a new New Zealand record time of 3:46.85 from Club 37, Lewis Clareburt. Moving now to event 111, the 400 freestyle for men, multi-classification, bronze medal in a new S19 New Zealand record, 5:05.28, Tate Pichon. Silver, Jack Bugler from Blenheim, 4:41.55. And winning the gold medal in a New Zealand S14 record time, Asher Smith-Franklin. Moving to the 400 freestyle women's final and the ceremony, bronze medal, Caitlin Deans from Neptune, 4:11.66. Silver from Coast, Eve Thomas, 4:06.41. And winning gold in 4:02.35, Erica Fairweather from Neptune. Next up, 400 freestyle for women, multi-classification, bronze medal in 4:07.82 from Whakatane Swim Club, Chloe Gladwin. Silver medal from Selwyn, Ella Ben, 5:18.26. And winning the gold medal, Wharanui Swim Club, Lily Fox Mason, 5:03.27, recording the Paralympic qualifying standard this morning in the heats. Next up, the 100 metres butterfly for men. Bronze medal in 54.01 from Vikings, Chris Ilson. Silver medal from St Paul's, Ben Littlejohn, 53 flat. And Cameron Gray in his Speedos will take the gold, 52.53. It's a penalty for John Gatfield. And Michael Weston. Moving now to the 100 butterfly for women. Bronze medal, Milan Glintmeyer, 1:01.29 from Coast. Silver, Nikki Venema from Heretatonga Sun Devils, 59.53. And the gold medal, Hazel Hourhand, 58.27. And our newest Olympic qualifying standard achievement. Moving now to the 50 butterfly men multi-classification bronze medal from Pukekohe, Joel Watkins, 30.62. Medals presented by Dr. Dave Gerard, Swimming New Zealand Life member. Silver, Denver Xavier, Club 37, 30.60. And in 29.51, the winner, Finn Russ from Selwyn. And the last of our medal ceremonies for this half of the session, it is the 50 butterfly for women multi-classification. Silver medal from Matamata Swim Club, Riley Sayer, 47.95. And winning the gold in a New Zealand record time S19, it is Quinn Pike from Hamilton Aquatics, 35.76. And thank you very much to Dr. Dave Gerard. We'll be back after this break for the final of the men's 200 metres breaststroke.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Welcome back. We're going to get back into the action with event number 20, the men's 200 metre breaststroke final. Introducing the finalists for you now in lane 1 from Alexandra Swimming Club, Caleb Ludlow. Lane 7 from North Shore Swim Club, Harrison Cook. Lane 2 from Coast Swim Club, Wilrick Kasia. Lane 6 from Coast, Sam Brown. Three from North Shore, Blair Helms. 5 from Club 37, Lewis Clearbert. And lane 4 from Club 37, Josh Gilbert. Well, this one's going to be interesting, Steve. Josh Gilbert, a 3-second advantage through the heats this morning. And we have seen Lewis go very quickly through the heats, so it'll be the breaststroke specialist versus the individual medley specialist here at the very top level.
Yeah, well, Josh will know, obviously, Lewis has done that 400 free, so there'll be a bit of sting in the leg, so he'll be wanting to push himself to another level and then wanting to make sure he breaks away from Lewis early and keep that pressure on him.
Pretty flat across the field behind Josh Gilbert at the moment. He leads by about half a second or just over. Takes them through the 75-metre mark, and we've got Blair Helms and Wilrick Kutsia in lanes 2 and 3. And competing hard, Lewis Clearbert now comfortably second. And out here, this is Sam Brown in lane 6.
Josh is looking really good through that second 50 there, nice and controlled, nice and smooth, keeping that glide position. Lewis has had a pretty big turn there, though, to come back up onto his feet. This will be that testing 50 for these lads. Can they hold their form, try and build, ready to have a crack on that last 50?
That was a faster 100 split from this morning, Steve, just slightly. It was a 103 and a half, I believe, from this morning. 103.1 for Josh Gilbert. And looking now just under a body length clear. We know Lewis has got a very strong back end. Can Josh Gilbert keep this margin and win this event?
This is where it will start to hurt. Josh is trying to really push forward on the front of that stroke, tuck that head in. Lewis will be able to see him out of the corner of his eye. He'll be trying to pick it up this last 25.
20 metres to go. Josh Gilbert, New Zealand's fastest breaststroker. Can he maintain that title over the 200-metre distance? Josh Gilbert's going to win this. A classy performance. He goes to the wall, 2:13 flat to win the national title for the 200 breaststroke. He's gone faster than this morning again. I'm sure he would have liked to have seen a 2:12 there, but it's a 2:13 flat. A very good time for Lewis Clearbert, 2:14. Lowers that time by 2 seconds. Third to Blair Helms. Fourth goes to Brown from Coast. And fifth, Coast Wilrick Kutsia. A very, very tough event, that one. You could just almost feel them screaming down that final 25.
Yeah, Josh took it out there on that first 50. Never relent that distance until that sort of last stroke, so he really wanted to win that one and prove that he's the best breaststroker in New Zealand.
And that he has done. And just gathering himself in lane 4 there.
Here with Josh Gilbert after that 200 breast. Great to get that national title and, hold that, get your club mate Lewis there for that 200 breaststroke title. Tell us a little bit, what was that key part to that race, do you think, to get that win?
It's always good getting the win, especially over Lewis. He doesn't lose much these days. But it was just keeping my stroke together and pushing all the way to the end. Leaving everything out there.
Yeah, as we could see at the end there, during your training, yourself and Lewis, are you guys doing some breaststroke work together to keep that improvement coming? How are you guys, and is that creating a little bit of banter?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, Lewis is we're a bit different in our events, so he obviously does his own stuff, but where we can, we definitely try and do a bit of breaststroke together, push ourselves, yeah, for sure.
And tell me, at the Club 37, apart from just you guys doing breaststroke, you've obviously got a few more breaststroke guys. You obviously mix in then with the freestylers. And how does that dynamic work with all of you guys doing quite a few different strokes, back, breaststroke, butterfly, freestyle? Are you guys finding that your teamwork is taking yourselves to another level?
Yeah, for sure. I stand by that. We have we have the best team in the country, and everyone who's involved in it. That's that's what makes it special, and that's what makes it so much fun turning up every day. And yeah, big shout out to Coach Mitch and Lewis Ryan. Yeah.
Awesome, mate. Hey, another national title. Congratulations.
We move now to event 21, the final of the women's 200 metres breaststroke. Introducing your finalists, lane 8 from Stratford Flyers, Jada Hancock. Lane 1 from Stratford Flyers, Mila Gwiadzinski. 7 from Kiwi, Meg McLaughlin. Lane 2 from Raumati Swim Club, Maya Adams. Lane 6 from Coast, Helena Hudmeyer. Lane 3 from North Shore, Melissa Cowan. Lane 5 from Coast, Zylika Pratt-Smith. And lane 4 from Waitakere Swim Club, Brianna Crawford.
Strong start there underwater by Brianna Crawford. She would have been bringing and working on those skills, bring them home back to New Zealand after being in the NCAAs, where those skills are ultimately important in terms of the short course yard, Scotty.
Yeah, it's been interesting. 3 years in the States for Brianna Crawford. Hasn't been seen here many times over those 3 years, but great to see her back at a top level. Leading these women through the 200 metre breaststroke final. 2:30.19 this morning, just over a second outside of her own New Zealand record. And as you said, she would have discussed this with Mr. Kent and had a look what she can do to improve that.
Yeah, really trying to take on this second 50 here. Break away from these from Melissa and Zylika on this 50, and then try to really push through and make sure she gets to that wall nice and strong, gets that great push off, hold that breath, trust that breaststroke power underneath the water.
A 1:11.03 through the change, the 100 metre. Cowan sitting in second, Pratt-Smith in third. Fourth is sitting with Helena Huttenmeyer from Coast, Maya Adams and Raumati in fifth. Sitting in a good position here, Brianna Crawford. She made her way through the ranks, the age group ranks, breaking age group record after age group record, and lovely to see her starting to pop through at an adult level at 21 years of age.
Through the 150 and 150.28, that means she's going to need to come home nice and strong, probably around that 38-second mark, so she's got to lift here, guys, in this breaststroke. We need everyone on the pool side to help them get through.
Let's make some noise for Brianna Crawford, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring her home so we can get a New Zealand record here. Fighting hard over the final 10 metres. This is when the pain sets in, and the 200 metre breaststroke really got to concentrate on that power from the legs and the drive. 2:29.87, under the 2:30 mark, and a win for Brianna Crawford. Melissa Cowan takes second with a much improved 2:33.81 from her this morning's 2:37. And Zylika Pratt-Smith takes the bronze. And it'll be interesting to look forward to having a chat about the journey over there in the States. And coming back to the Waitakere Swim Club under coaching Paul Kent, the breaststroke legend from the 90s. Brianna, lovely to be chatting to you again, and nice to chat to you in the foyer a few days ago. Congratulations on your national title here in New Zealand.
Thank you. It's great to be back and see everyone and race here and lovely pool, wonderful people. Great to be back.
2:29.8, not far off your best ever performance. Are you happy with that tonight?
I think it's a step in the right direction. This is kind of the first long course meet I've done in a while, so it's a great stepping stone. Just kind of see where I'm at for future things to come.
3 years, a nice little American twang going on in the accent now. I'm sure they're having fun of your New Zealand accent over there. But let's talk about your journey and your environment over there in the States. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, it's such a cool environment to get to be a part of. Like the men's and women's teams swim together, and honestly, it's just a fantastic group of people, and a real privilege to be a part of something, like that. And yeah, excited for one more year there, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Now, you were used to swimming short course yards. Going to long course meters, quite a change. How do you adapt to that?
Bonus, less underwaters. But honestly, we do a lot of long course over there, so I guess finding length of stroke a little bit more, and yeah, really maximizing out on that, I guess, is a good way to kind of tackle long course.
How long are you in New Zealand for before you head back?
I will be heading back tomorrow, so quick trip, but yeah, we'll sort of reevaluate, reassess, and make a plan from when I get back, so yeah.
Congratulations, Brianna. Lovely to see you again.
Thank you.
Brianna Crawford, national champion, 200 metres breaststroke. And we'll move on to the next event on the program, the 50 backstroke for men, the final. Introducing swimmers to you now in lane 1 from Ngātai Tuatea Ataraika swimming, Alex Esposito. Lane 2 from Coast Swimming Club, Jasper Cornish. Lane 3 from Club 37, Jack Hendy. Lane 4 from Coast Swim Club, Finn Harland. Lane 5 from Club 37, Zach Dell. Six from Tahiti, Keha Desbordes. 7 from Tahiti, Teva Gehan. In lane 8 from Hamilton Aquatics, Ethan McDonald. I think the battle's going to be in the middle of the pool. Steve Finn Harland, the 18-year-old, versus Zach Dell, in lane 5. Who's away first? It was lane 3, Jack Hendy. Gets away nicely.
Yeah, Jack Hendy heading away to Oceania, so he's in really top form, it looks like as well. But Finn Harlan coming through here, Scotty.
Finn Harlan, what a final 15 metres for the 18-year-old. Will this be a New Zealand age group record for Finn Harlan? 24.97 it is. He smashed his New Zealand age group record. First time under 25. Now at the Coast Swimming Club, and they're on their feet. What a performance.
Through that 25 metre to 35 metre mark, he put the power down there, Scotty. He got a little gap on those guys and just a perfect finish to break that 25-second mark.
It's like he changed gears with 15 to go and left them in his dust. 24. That's an awesome swim. And let's have a look how it lined up. It was Zach Dowell second, 25.80. Jack Hendy just by 1/100 slips into third. And he's one of the swimmers on the Oceania team later this month. Congratulations, Finn. What a swim. Just another notch up again. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I was pretty happy. This heat swim this morning was pretty good. It's pretty much exactly where me and John were hoping I'd be, so it's good to go a bit faster tonight. So yeah.
New Zealand age group record for you. First time under 25?
Yeah. Pretty exciting. To be honest, I wasn't even sure if I was going to PB this week because so I'm pretty good at Auckland champs, so I'm just glad to be going faster, and anything under 25 is pretty good for me.
Yeah, I'm sure a special moment to see that 4 there, but Jack Hendy got away really quickly in lane 3. You had a bit of work to do after that first 25, but it seemed like just a gear change with 15 to go. Is that something you kind of recognised or noticed or felt?
Yeah, I mean, I could see him right next to me at the start, so I knew he was away pretty quick, but that's kind of normally my game plan, just don't try too hard on the first 25 and use my easy speed and then start to push it the last 25, so yeah.
I think you should be very proud. Finn Harlan, national champion, 50 metres backstroke. Move now to the next final on the program. It is the 50 backstroke men's multi-classification. Introducing the swimmers to you in lane 1 from Wharanui, Luca Willems. Lane 2 from Club 37, James Hayden. Lane 3 from Club 37, Tate Pichon. Lane 4 from Selwyn, Finn Russ. Lane 5 from Club 37, Denver Xavier. And lane 6 from Hitatonga Sun Devils, Guy Harrison. And lane 7 from Hamilton Aquatics, Joseph Blake. Now Finn Russ has come off a high, winning earlier in the session, and away is Denver Xavier in lane 5, and also it is James Hayden, Club 37, James Hayden doing a great swim out there, S14.
Another good battle in this 50 metres by these multi-classified athletes here. Finn Russ coming through with another strong finish, Scotty.
He has got an awesome finish, Finn Russ. He's going to get there, I think he does, 34.40. And he's not far off that New Zealand record, but he wins the event outright. We'll see who comes first on the board. And looking for Joseph Blake and Luca Willems here to see what time, Steve, are we going to get a New Zealand record? Just outside by the looks of it, isn't it? It is. Well done to our multi-classification swimmers over the 50 back. And it's been an amazing night for Finn Russ. And it is a win for Finn. And we'll get a quick word with him again. He's going to come over. Come on here, Finn, face the camera for us. I just want to comment on your finish. What a finish. You weren't quite winning, but it was the last 5 metres. You must have been working hard on your finishes.
Yes, I was working on my backstroke finishes, and it was quite a close race as well. But yeah, man, I managed to start to improve as well on my finishes as well.
34 seconds, that was way faster than you had in the program. Now tell us about Selwyn Swimming Club and your coach and some of the swimmers you swim with. How is the coaching environment, and you enjoying it down there?
Yeah, it's going good. I'm enjoying it down there. Yeah.
And tell us about your family. Where are you living, and what else are you doing outside of swimming? What do you do to keep busy outside of swimming?
So basically where I live right now is Christchurch. So I live in the Lincoln part. So at the end of last year I moved down to Christchurch to live with my family and my dad and my stepmom. And also what I'm doing at the moment is basically I always just have just school and all that. And also mostly just in swimming training as well.
And you're in school at the moment, and you're enjoying that?
Yeah, I'm enjoying that, and also I made a heap of new friends as well.
They should be very proud of you. Another performance, a great performance from you, Finn. Congratulations.
Thank you, Scott.
Moving now to the next event on the program. It is the B final of the women's 50 metres backstroke. And put your hands together and welcome them onto pool deck now. And it is lane 1, Kate Malloy, 2, Breeze van Velthuysen, 3, Zoe Pedersen, 4, Liv Peebles, 5, Jessie Welch, 6, Molly Shibnan, 7, Charlotte Cole, and 8, Holly Stanford.
Looks like the middle lanes with Peebles coming through for a strong B final here this evening, looking for that time improvement. 29.66 this morning.
And it's just on that pretty much, 29.69. Second Welch and third Pedersen. And that was the B final. Next up is the A final of the women's 50 backstroke. Introducing finalists to you. Lane 1 from Hamilton Aquatics, Pippa Mihaka. Lane 2 from Coast, Milan Glintmeyer. Lane 3 from Club 37, Gabby Farmasili. Lane 4 from Coast, Laura Quilter. Lane 5 from Hedatonga Sun Devils, Emma Godwin. Lane 6 from Coast, Amber George. Lane 7 from Coast, Savannah Eve Martin. Lane 8 from Club 37, Isabel Gibson. Can Gabby Farmasili bring that New Zealand record form into this final? 50 backstroke coming out. She leads them down the first 25. Gabby Farmasili. She's got a slender lead with 25 metres to go. Being challenged now on the inside lanes. Gabby Farmasili got it all her own way, winding it fast. Laura Quilter coming at her. So is Emma Godwin. I think she's done enough. She wins it 28.31, holds off some fast finishing middle lanes there. And Steve, nice to see the entire board lit up in green.
Yeah, that's a little bit a good step up there from Gabby. I think she really nailed her start this evening, gave her that little lead. Laura and Emma came back in that final stages, but a really good touch as well by Gabby there for the win.
And looking at the result, Laura Quilter 28.49, and that was faster than she did in the heat. Emma Godwin's brought her time down too. Amber George, who PB'd, I'm pretty sure this morning, has done well. A good turnout for the Coast Swimming Club, 4 of the 8. And showing some real depth there in women's backstroke. We'll get Gabby Farmasili come to have a chat with Steve Kent.
Gabby, national title in the 50 backstroke. What was the plan going in tonight to take out that gold medal?
The plan was just to get up and go fast.
Simple. And what's the key, I reckon, in the 50 back to having a good race in terms of what are your tactics that you're thinking about right before you jump in?
Get off the block as fast as you can, and just touch the wall first.
There you go, that's it. That's how you win a 50 backstroke. Gabrielle Famasili, national title, well done.
And we move now to event 116, the 50 backstroke for women multi-classification. In lane 4 from Hamilton Aquatics, Melissa Donoghue. And in lane 5 from Matamata Swim Club, Riley Sayer. And a nice start from Riley Sayer there. And looking at the times in the program, pretty even match up here with 56 and 55 seconds in the program. And edging ahead at the moment is Riley Sayer down the first 25. And for those that have been watching over the week, some big changes in Riley's life over the last 7 months. But she has taken it in her stride, which is an absolute underestimation. And Melissa Donoghue just tearing away in the second 25. So a strong second half for Melissa Donoghue. And her time in the program, 56.16. And she's gone under that. Well done, Melissa. Seeing a little bit more speed from her. We'll have a chat to Melissa about that win. How are you, Melissa? Man, you have had a full program. How many events did you enter this week?
6.
6. Oh, you seem to be in every one. And your first win, your national title today. Congratulations. Are you happy with that time?
Yes.
55 seconds. I think you had 56 in there, so that's good. It seems to me that you are performing better in the shorter distances. Are you sprinting better at the moment?
Sort of.
Sort of. 36 years of age, you must have been in the sport for a long... How long have you been competitive swimming?
18, 19.
18, since you were 18 or 18 years?
About 18 years.
18 years. That is very, very impressive. Well done on your national title. And we'll be back after this short break with the 4x200 metre freestyle relay for men. 2 more races to go. Welcome back into the Apollo Projects New Zealand Swimming Championships. This is the 6th session of 10 this week, and we move now to event 24, the 4x200 metre men's freestyle relay. Let us introduce you to lane 5, the Coast Swimming Club. Brendan Visser, Lan Hamblin-O, Jack Potier and Oscar Greenwood. And in lane 4, North Shore Swim Club, Harrison Cook, Blair Helms, Samuel Potching, McAllister Clark.
The battle between North Shore and the Coast Swimming Club here this evening in these next 4x200 freestyle relays. And the Coast team, all 4 swimmers were in the 800 freestyle final, so they'll be enjoying the shorter distance here with this 200. And the North Shore team starting off, Harrison Cook. Brendan Visser had a strong performance in the individual 200 free last night with a 151, so he'll be looking to lead off this Coast Swim Club team with another strong performance and put them ahead towards the rest of the race. First 100 through in 54.9 and 57.88 for Harrison. .125.1 for Brendan at the 150 mark. He'll be looking for a strong finish here. Bring it home as you set up to pass off to your next teammate. Want a strong finish so they can time their relay dive to perfection. .154.53. Hand it over to Lan Hamlin-O. And for North Shore, Blair Helms into the water. Lan will take this down nice and strong in this first lap, using that speed of the relay start. Lan mixes all the distance freestyle events, including open water. Blair's come off that 200 breaststroke swim earlier this evening, so good to see him here putting it in this freestyle with his North Shore teammates. .29.65 on that 50 for Lan, 29.3 for Blair. So these guys are pretty even at this stage. So will we see that gap that Lan has over Blair shorten up on this 50, or can Lan maintain? .30.47 for Lan on that third 50,
30.61, still nice and even between these lads. What can they bring home on their last 50 of their 200 metre? Jack Podier for Coast Swim Club into the water. 29.6 on that last 50 for Lan, that's nice and strong. For North Shore, Samuel Poaching. Lan, it looks like, increased the lead there between the Coast and the North Shore teams. Stepping up for their club tonight. (26.1), first 50 for Jack. 26.6 for Samuel. Good to see these boys, Jack, Brendan and Lance, stepping up after their 400 final in their first race of the evening. Come back at the end of the night and then step it up again in this 200 metre for their club. Holding this lead over the North Shore team. (30.38 for that 50 for Jack Podier. Can he step it up sub 30 for this last 50, knowing he's got to send off his last teammate, Oscar Greenwood? 31.7 for Samuel Poaching. This lead increasing all the time for Coast. Nice safe change there for Oscar Greenwood. No chance of a DQ from the Coast team tonight. McAllister Clark in the water for North Shore. Oscar Greenwood, finalist in the 800 metre freestyle 2 years ago. Only at the Div 2 competition, and now he's here at this open level, going for gold for Coast. 27.4 on that first 50 for Oscar. 25.4 for McAllister. He'll be wanting to get as close as he can to Oscar through this next 50. (30.62 for Oscar on that 50. 100 metres to go for the Coast Swim team. 29.8 for McAllister Clark, making a little gain. Oscar, though, with his 800 pedigree, he'll be looking for a strong finish here on this last 100. .50 to go for the Coast Swim team. Oscar Greenwood. (20 metres to go now. Coast Swim Club heading for the gold medal in this 4x200 freestyle relay team. There it is, 7:48.50. Coast Swim Club taking out the gold medal tonight. Solid performance there by North Shore for the silver medal, 7:58. I'll get an interview with the Coast Swim Club team.
Alrighty, guys, gold medal tonight for the Coast Swim Club. Jack Potier, what does it mean to do it with your mates tonight?
I mean, I train with these boys every day in training. We push each other along a lot, so it's great to see us all, improve together, succeed, get the gold.
Cool, and young Oscar finishing off there. Obviously, the coaches might have said, hey, whatever you do, make sure you get that relay changeover right. 2 years ago, you're at the Div 2 competition. Now you're here at Opens winning your first gold medal. What does that feel like?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it just feels pretty good. A lot of good progression. Nice to see some results finally, and yeah.
That's good, mate. And Lana and Brendan, any more battles this week between you guys, or is what have we got left? The 800?
No, not this week. We're just saving it for Nags and see who can come out on top there.
Brendan, what else you got this later on this week?
Finish this week, yeah.
There you go, Coast Swim Club, putting it all out there for their last event. Well done, lads. Gold medal.
Well done to Coast Swimming Club winning the 4x200 metre freestyle relay. We move now to event 25, the final race of this evening's program, the women's 4x200 metre freestyle relay. And introducing and coming out from behind the platform is North Shore Swimming Club. And this is made up of Summer Osborne, Liv Peebles, Caitlin O'Reilly and Melissa Cowan. And in lane 4, Coast Swimming Club, Ava Wilson, Charlie Toos, Elizabeth Brennan and Zoe Crawford. Four by 200 metre freestyle relay, Coast versus North Shore. Summer Osborne leads away. She was part of the World Championship team, relay team in Doha, and just 18 years of age. Biggest occasion, international occasion she'd been and team she'd been on. And so North Shore take an early lead.
Yeah, I'm sure some will be wanting to do the same as Brendan did in that previous race, is give her team a big lead and see if they can hold it as they go through. Potentially some swimmers in this event who don't normally do the 200 freestyle, whether it be different strokes or just the longer distances. So good to see if this race drops and changes as we go through.
Just looking at Summer Osborne's lifetime best, a 2 minutes .99. That was last year at the Northern Arena Invitational. That got her a ticket to Doha. And she turned in 58.88 back then. She's just a little slower through the 100 here. In the first leg of this 4x200, got herself a good lead of 3 or 4 body lengths over Ava Wilson.
It always feels like they've got a little bit extra when it comes to the relays in terms of how they finish their races, whether it be for their individual swims. When it comes to the relays, that little step up to give their next athlete a great finish is really important. 2:03.68 there, letting Liv Peebles off into the next one. Charlie Toos for Coast.
And Charlie Toos starting as she means to continue. Some good kick from the start. She's racing on down that first 50. Liv Peebles, often see her in the butterfly and backstroke events, lending a hand on the team here for North Shore. moved over from TBSS.
Great to start seeing the splits as they go through now with this little lead. Where's those little gains made for each team? Who's more of a 200 freestyler than the potential other athletes? Let's have a look here. People's doing a 33.79 for that 50 metre. Charlie 2's 33.60, so a little gain by Charlie. All important second 100 of a 200 free. Scotty, this is where it starts to burn. How much can they make a lift in these 200 metre events?
Some good support on the sidelines from teammates, coaches, pushing them through. This is a title that the clubs will want to take home, getting important points for the club competition.
Yeah, well, Charlie 2's was in that 400 AM on the first night, so she'll be hoping to bring it home strong here, use a little bit of distance, pedigree to make it home. To me, live normally in more the sprint style of events, so good to see if there's any gain now. This is where it's going to hurt. They want to pick up the leg drive. Got to finish strong for your next teammate.
Yeah, Liv Peebles coming through to the changeover. And it'll be Caitlin O'Reilly who gets underway for North Shore, and it'll be Elizabeth Brennan for Coast. And,
very safe on the changeover there by Elizabeth Brennan.
And nice underwater work from Elizabeth Brennan. You can see her father up there in the crowd. Oh, Steve, there you are, from a brilliant pedigree of swimming.
Elizabeth Brennan will be hopefully trying to aim for the World Lifesaving Champs for the USA team this year. So that's pretty exciting for her and her career in terms of surf lifesaving. Caitlin O'Reilly for the North Shore Swim Club. Now Caitlin's done all sorts of open water challenges. She's done the Cook Strait, Lake Taupo double crossing, I believe. And she'll be heading around the world, I'm sure, again this year to tick off some more of those ocean swims.
Yeah, you'd say tough as nails. Caitlin O'Reilly, and a lovely, lovely woman as well.
This could be coming a little bit closer towards the finish of this one. Looks like Elizabeth Brennan's taking a chunk out of that lead here.
Plenty of crowd support here from the team in red.
The crowd's getting into it for this 4x200, Scotty. The shirts in blue versus the shirts in red.
The gold medal up for grabs. And the girls, I was in the marshalling area when they were ready to go down, and there was a whole lot of fun being going on, so at least real positivity here amongst the teams. Caitlin O'Reilly holds a 4-second lead. In fact, a 3-second lead over Elizabeth Brennan. Brennan's done a great job to reel this back in. It's going to come down.
Zoe Crawford for Coast. Melissa Cowan for North Shore. It's going to be all on in this final 200 metre. Little lead here still for North Shore as they go for the changeover. Nice and smooth changeovers there. A little bit deep by Zoe, I believe.
There's been a few deep dives, that's for sure.
Zoe Crawford, 19 years of age, had her birthday the other day. She'll be looking to get up onto Melissa Cowan's wave here in this first 100 metres.
Melissa Cowan just probably shaking off that 200 breaststroke. Hopefully she's done a good long warm down to clean those legs out. Melissa Cowan leading the way for North Shore Swimming Club. Just starting to see that pace settle down now after that pretty quick first 50.
Zoe's still in touch here though, so will that 200 breaststroke earlier tonight for Melissa be stinging in the legs? Zoe's coming for this relay tonight fresh. Here we go, the last 100 of our 4x200 freestyle females.
Zoe Crawford, a very popular member of the Coast Swimming Club and a dual swimmer surf lifesaver. And Melissa Cowan now training in the States. So that's something quite new for her, the North Shore Swimming Club. Giving it heaps here. Can Zoe Crawford reel this back in the final 50? She's going to have to make a move now. Melissa Cowan, she is an experienced campaigner. She's going to hold on to this win for North Shore, still keeping that stroke nice and long.
Looks like Melissa's found a little bit more in this last 50 as she brings it home for her team. Doesn't want to give up that gold medal position for the North Shore Club.
And congratulations to North Shore for winning the 4x2 freestyle relay. And her team pretty stoked with that as well. And I'll go and catch a word with our winning North Shore team. And it was a strong second 100 by Melissa Cowan, just to keep that margin. Just waiting on your final member. Congratulations to the North Shore team. It was looking like it was going to be close with 100 to go, or a couple of hundred, but you all played your part so well to win the team. So I'm going to give you the mic to interview your team, how you felt tonight about your win.
Well, thank you, Scott, for that one. I mean, it really meant a lot for our team, you know. Unfortunately, one of our top freestylers, Chelsea Edwards, hurt herself right before this race. We send our love to you, Chelsea, wherever you are. We missed you in this relay. We did this one for you. Liv, how are you feeling after this relay?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, it's a shame Chelsea couldn't be here, but I'm so proud of the girls, and I think Mel had a real shift at the end pulling through. So yeah, I'm really proud of the girls. I'm super happy.
Mel, what did you feel when you left those blocks for that 200 freestyle?
Let's just, put it all in for the team. Go Gators.
Well, thank you for tuning in on day 3 of the NZ Swimming Championships. I'll hand you over back to Scott. Thank you.
Well done. We'll be back after this break with our medal ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and thank our technical officials as they make their way from pool deck. Now, Steve, just wrapping up the second half here of this final session. We kicked off with the 200-metre breaststroke. A good performance from Josh Gilbert. He gutsed it all the way to the end, keeping out a fast-finishing Lewis Clairberg, but some disappointment on his face there tonight.
Yeah, it looks like he always wanted to go a little bit faster than that 2:13 mark, obviously 2:13.00, but as he said in the interview, Scotty, he was pretty happy to beat Lewis. Obviously, that's not an easy feat at these championships, so good job, Josh.
Brianna Crawford just outside of her New Zealand record underneath 2:30. The 50 backstroke, a superb win for Finn Harlan in that New Zealand 18-year-old age group record.
Yeah, that was a really strong performance in the second half of that 50 back, which you don't normally see it normally quite even, but man, he really powered home in that last 15 metres for that NZR start, first time under the 25-second mark.
Shout out to Finn Russ, another great performance from him. And then in the 50-metre backstroke for a woman, Gabby Farmasili just sneaks ahead in a very competitive final.
Yeah, and she kept it simple, like she said in the interview as well. Just nail the start, nail the finish, and swim the fastest you get the gold medal.
And finishing off with the relays, Coast wins the men's relay, North Shore winning the women's 4x200. We'll be back after this short break with the medal ceremony.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Welcome back. Medal presentations brought to you by All Proof Industries. We start with the 200 breaststroke for men. In the bronze medal position, Blair Helms from North Shore, 2:18.34. Medals presented by the President of Swimming New Zealand in Aquatic 86. It is Janie Hudgell. Silver medal, Lewis Clareburt, Club 37, 2:14.10. And winning the national title in 2:13.00, Josh Gilbert, Club 37. Next up, the men's 200 breaststroke multi-classification. Bronze medal, James Hayden, Club 37. And we'll go second, although not on the podium, Joel Watkins, Pukekohe, and winning is Ian Chen, St Paul's. Next up is the women's 200 breaststroke medal ceremony. Bronze, Zyleka Pratt-Smith, 2:38.26 from Coast. Silver medal from North Shore, 2:33.81, Melissa Cowan. And winning the gold medal from Waitakere Swimming Club, Brianna Crawford, 2:29.87. Moving now to the 50 backstroke men's final. Bronze in 25.81, Jack Hendy, Club 37. Silver from Club 37, Zach Dell, 25.80. And winning the gold in a New Zealand 18-year-old age group record, Finn Harlan from Coast. $50-metre backstroke men multi-classification bronze medal, 36.84, Tate Pichon. Silver, Club 37's Denver Xavier, 35.73. And winning the gold medal, Finn Russ, Selwyn Swim Club, 34.40. Women's 50-metre backstroke final. Bronze, Emma Godwin, Hitatonga Sun Devils, 28.72. Silver, Laura Quilter, Coast, 28.49. Gold medal, Club 37, Gabby Farmasili, 28.31. Next up, 50 backstroke for women, multi-classification. Silver medal from Matamata Swim Club, 59.15, it's Riley Sayer. Winning the gold from Hamilton Aquatics, 55.11, is Melissa Donahue. Four by 200 metre men's freestyle relay. Silver medal goes to North Shore Swimming Club, 7:58.81. Harrison Cook, Blair Helms, Samuel Potching, McAllister Clark. Gold medal, Coast Swimming Club. Brendan Visser, Lan Hamlin-O, Jack Potier and Oscar Greenwood in the 7:48.80. Just have to slip that medal back on. Congratulations to our gold and silver bronze medalists. Now to the women's 4x200 metre freestyle relay ceremony. In second place is Coast Swimming Club, 8:49.48, Ava Wilson, Charlie Toos, Elizabeth Brennan and Zoe Crawford. And winning the gold medal, North Shore Swimming Club, 8:43.35. Summer Osborne, Liv Peebles, Caitlin O'Reilly and Melissa Cowan. Thank you to Janie Hudgell, Swimming New Zealand President and Aqua Black 86. Congratulations to all swimmers this evening and to our medalists. And we thank you at home and here at the Hawke's Bay Regional Aquatic Centre for watching. Tomorrow the program on screen, 100 metre freestyle, it's going to be a cracker. 200 backstroke men and women, 100 freestyle for the women and multi-classification. The 200 butterfly, men and women, and finishing with the 50 breaststroke. Men, women and multi-classification. We're live tomorrow from 9:55 a.m. Thanks very much for joining us. Good night.